We're at the Racers for Care benefit, and I have the privilege of interviewing two of the legends of racing in this area, Andy Lutz and Ralph Quarterson. Guys, thanks for taking the time to join us. Andy, what kind of car do you race in?
I run everything. I run sprint cars, coupes, modifieds, semi-lates, like Ralphie. We run everything. Anything that had a steering wheel in it.
You had over 200 wins?
No. Over 500 wins.
My math was never my strong point.
I could tell that, yeah, but I won them the hard way.
Ralph Quarterson, one of the pets of our radio show. We try to mention your name every week because I know you're a hero to some of our friends. Finally corralled you for an interview.
Yeah, I didn't know anybody knew old buggers like me.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, there's a lot of stories around. I asked you earlier, and I'm going to ask you again. You raced against Andy Lutz?
Oh, yeah, we raced together. When the modifieds mostly.
And what'd you tell me about the bumper?
Oh, he had a bumper on the back of his car, and every time there's a dent on it, his wife would write my name on it or Vic George's name on it.
Were you responsible for those dents?
A lot of them, yeah.
Racing back in your day and what it is now, what do you see as the biggest difference?
Money. Yeah. These cars cost 20 times more than what cars we drove.
I got that in stereo. It came from both sides.
Yes, he did. But also, one thing he didn't tell you was, he owned a racetrack one time.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, Mercer Raceway. And he banned me from there. I wasn't allowed to run there.
Is that because you won too much or what?
Well, they said I had a 30x90 running with the coupes, which was a cut-down coupe, which is sitting out here. And it did win a lot of races.
When you guys talk about money, you're not just talking about the cost. It's probably the payout that's not the same anymore. Or maybe it is actually, huh?
Well, yeah. I like it. I shouldn't say this, but at one track, it was the same payoff since 1982.
So your math is a lot better than mine. Ralph, when you see how the guys are racing these days, do you ever wish you might have the ability to get back in one of these race cars?
Yeah, I wish I would, except, when my whole body hurts, I don't think about it that much.
Do you enjoy going to the races and watching them still?
I just go to Mercer mostly.
And your son, Tommy, he's still racing, isn't he?
No, there's no rides anymore. Everybody owns their own cars or big money behind them, and he won't travel anyhow, so he quit.
Oh, so he's giving it up too. Now, your son Mike helped put this deal together, but he's still out there driving.
Oh, yeah, I'm proud of him. He does a real good job. Yeah.
Could Andy in his prime beat Mike in his prime?
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Back in my days, we didn't have power steering. We had the shocks and the torsion bars and the rubber they got today. And for as many as I won, and Ralphie, same way. But he had good equipment, Ralphie, But he called everything a poop box. Well, I wouldn't say the right word, but that's what he said.
Well, I'm glad you didn't because our editors have enough work to do after this. I want to thank you guys for joining us. Once again, this is Andy Lutz and Ralph Quarterson, and this is Tom Lang reporting for Open Throttle 360.